Jelly Babes, welcome back to my channel. So today's theme is ocean. So I thought that I would have a sort of smooshy background, even not smoochy, something totally different. And these are the blues that I am using because obviously it's the ocean. I kind of I didn't want to just have it like one colour. I kind of did want to have a bit of an effect, which the Smooshy definitely applies because it kind of blends the colours really nicely. So I'll just show it you again. So it's amazing just how these three colours can just sort of build up a nice effect. I mean, obviously I just sort of did it once, but if you wanted to keep going over it, you can do until you're happy with the effect. So that's the end look. I'm really pleased with that. It's kind of the effect that I wanted, and then obviously to protect that I'm going ahead and applying a glossy top coat to all of my nails like so. And obviously you want to pop that underneath your lamp. It's 2 minutes for UV and 30 seconds for an LED. So this is the Uberchic Plaid collection 2, and where's the image gone? Oh, there it is, yeah, the seagulls. So I haven't, like I said, this is a part of the collection I've not even used yet, but I have now. So I'm going to go ahead and apply this to my thumbnail. I kind of wanted a seagull background, and I will add to that as well. I'm just going to protect that with top coat before I move on. So I'm going to my DRK Seasons plate, and I'm taking this lighthouse image here, and that's going to go on the thumb because obviously it's a bit of a larger nail, so I'll be able to fit it on. So I'm just going to get this stamped. And then I'm just, obviously, not all lighthouses have the red and white stripes going on it, but I kind of wanted just to add that to it. So that's what I'm doing here. Obviously I'm getting a rough outline, but I'm not worrying too much because I will come in with like a striper and neaten all that up, which I'm going to show you here. So I'm just sort of going over the black just to neaten those lines, just to make them look more straighter. And I'm doing the same thing with the white, obviously because it's on a blue background. I don't, you know, I've kept like the windows clear because obviously that's would be glass, so you would be able to see through it. Oops, let's get rid of that afterwards. And I wanted to fill in the windows as well, like so. And then obviously the rest of it's white, so I'm just going over it with a white polish, as you can see here. Just going over it a few times until it's more covered. By the way, in case you're wondering what I used, it's these professional nail art pen and brush. I think you've got a collection of 6. I got them ages ago, kind of almost forgot about them, so I'm really pleased that they actually still work because I kind of really needed them with this design. So then I'm moving on to this Bundle Monster plate. And I know this is Prince Eric's boat, which doesn't particularly have anything to do with this theme, but I did want like a boat on there, obviously because it's ocean inspired. So I'm just going to clean off the bits around it that I don't want. And again, doing advanced stamping, just sort of filling in this boat. So I'm going to do a brown base of the boat. I really do need to kind of get like a thinner nail art brush. It would make this so much easier. I'm going to get rid of that because I didn't want that actually to be brown. I wanted it to be yellow. And then I'm going to fill the sails in white. It's so difficult trying to do all this and getting it neat. Some people do it so well. I'm still very much learning with this. That's why it's not 100% neat all of the time, and I don't always stick in the lines. I find that I shake. I can't particularly see it on here, but I'm like, I'm shaking trying to get it done properly. So So that's done. So I'm just going over the whole of it just so it all kind of stands out a bit better over the blue base. And then just add in the blue detail here on the bottom of the image. So obviously this image, or sorry, this design is kind of one that would take a little bit more time to achieve. And I kind of hope that you like the good mixture that I'm providing through the challenge. You know, I've done obviously simple designs, some that don't take that much time at all, and then I've used sort of more complex ones, so I really hope that you've enjoyed those. I know I've enjoyed doing it, and it's very much down to the day as to what I could do. Some of them I wanted to kind of spend more time, but you know, life's just not like that, is it? So on the days where I have had a little bit of extra time, I've kind of tried to do a bit more of a complex image. I mean, this one I didn't really know what I had in mind. I knew I'd got like images of the ocean, but sometimes you can kind of have too much choice and you like lots of images, but they don't sort of all go together. So hopefully this one will turn out okay. I know it seems a bit bitty and I'm a bit all over the place, but it's just because things are drying and I'm kind of getting on with other designs that I can do in the meantime. So again, adding the wave image there, and I'm just going to add the squid to this one. Obviously, like I say, I'm trying to take on the image, but I'm trying not to be too close to other themes that I've got going on as well. Obviously I've got my ideas for the rest of the challenge. And then for this one, just because I couldn't be bothered to do advanced stamping anymore, and it kind of didn't really matter, I just went in with a Sharpie pen. And actually it was quite a cool effect over the blue. You sort of had pink and purples. So I'm really pleased that worked out. And obviously you've got this sort of ripply effect here, which I'm going to put on the pinky finger. So there you go. So now my lighthouse is all ready to take off. I'm just carefully peeling it off the stamper and going around the whole of it, just because I don't want it to tear or rip. And you really do need to be patient with this type of technique. Make sure it's completely dry, because it will peel off better and won't actually sort of stretch or rip or things like that. So I'm going to add that the best that I can onto my nail and sort of try and smooth it down without affecting the image too much. And then obviously you just want to get rid of the excess decal and any bits that you don't want to see on it, like so. Actually thought that would look better than it does, but hey ho. Moving on. And then just sort of finally adding this sort of wave image here just at the bottom, because obviously the waves would kind of crash up against the lighthouse, and it just finishes that design off nicely. So there you go. And then finally you've just got this boat here, which hopefully, oh sorry, that was going to rip then. I would have just cried at that point. And I'm just going to place this here on this nail, where I like it, or where I think it works best. So I've cleaned it all up and I'm going ahead and applying a glossy top coat. So I've got to be honest, I'm a little bit disappointed with this image. This was very much, it kind of looked better in my head. I mean, obviously it's not horrible, I don't know, I just thought it would look better in my head. But anyway, this is it. And I think what's more frustrating is it's took such a long time to get to this for me to realise I'm not actually that mad on it. But hopefully you guys like it too. But if not, thanks for coming and checking out my tutorial, and hopefully I'll have a better day tomorrow. But thanks for watching and see you soon.